Channel. It has been a really long time since I've done a GTA video, probably quite a few months or so, but I'm here today with Crazy, and
What's up, y'all?
we're gonna do a quick garage update, and I'm gonna catch you guys up on all the fun stuff that you've missed. I know it's been a couple days since I did my last video. That video was a live one I did while I was down in West Virginia. If you guys didn't get to see that, go ahead and go down and check that out. It's got about, I'd say, somewhere between 5 and 10 views right now, but it's not the greatest video. I just wanted to let you guys know where I was at and why I hadn't done a good long video in a while. Anyway, we've got the McLaren here still sitting around. It's got drag radials on it, as you can see. That's for something I'm going to talk about later. Also got the ZR1 still chilling here. It's still stock for the most part. I updated the exhaust a little bit because Street Speed 717 did do his. He put a Corsa X pipe on it, and that's about it. Oh, and you can see I put the front splitter back on because Mike did do that. The quad's still sitting there. Haven't moved, nothing with it. The Corrado, I did finally slam it and put the tarmacs on it. The tarmac wheels look really ugly on this car. I don't know why Street Speed 717 did that to his, but the tarmacs do not look very good. I think that if he put some, like, maybe blacked out rims on it, then it would look a little bit better. My friend Cedric is fucking cracking me up. Okay, shout out to my friend Cedric Sowers, dude. He just blasted my comments with gay comments. Oh my
Really?
god. Yes, he is. He's blasting my comments right now, dude. Already. This shit's funny. And don't worry, Cedric, I'm going to talk about the truck here in a minute. Okay, so here we have the 1,000 horsepower Z06 that is finally finished. I'm going to be using that for another event that I'm going to talk about later. This car here is still just chilling. Nothing really changed with it. And I want to talk about these two cars real quick. This is my buddy Jason's car that I decided to make. He just got himself a new car, and I thought that I'd bring it up. And this is exactly what it looks like. Jason's new car is a 2010 Hyundai Genesis Coupe with a 3.8. It's a, let me think. I think he's got it lowered. It's got 18 or 19 inch tires on it. The rims are real slick. Windows are like 10% tinted. It does have an air intake on it. He's running it on 93 octane, custom exhaust, muffler only. It's really nice. But we're going to be moving this later. And this here is my car in real life. I haven't really talked much about this. I showed it to you guys in the video from a couple of days ago while I was down in West Virginia. But speaking of my car, my tires and wheels for the car will be here tomorrow, and I'm getting them installed sometime next week. They're 17 by 8 in the front and 17 by 8.5 in the back. I finally have them done. I finally getting them in is what I meant to say. Sorry, I'm just reading the comments and trying to explain what the hell's going on at the same time. But my tires and wheels will finally be here tomorrow. I'm so happy, and I'll try and show them to you guys ASAP. And finally, this is the truck, and we're going to do some stuff with this here in a minute. A little bit later in the video, make sure you stick around. I'm going to be pulling off the rack, and I think I'm going to do something with the suspension. I'm not too sure yet, but I do think I'm going to either change the suspension or change the front of it. But I'm definitely pulling the rack off because Street Speed 717 did pull his off, and it looks a lot better without the Baja rack. And the reason he pulled his rack off was so he could haul around the four-wheeler. But as you guys know, you cannot haul two vehicles at the same time in GTA, which is quite unfortunate. So I am going to try and pull the rack off of that and maybe do something with the suspension. But anyway, the primary reason that Crazy is with me here today is because we're going to try and catch up with Street Speed 717's garage. He, the other day, finally unwrapped and sold his Z06, which was quite depressing to me because that was the last Corvette. That was the first Corvette that he had when I started watching his channel. I started watching right before he sold his 2016, which had about 1,200 horsepower. And then he sold it and got the 2017 Z06, and that was around the time that I started watching. So I'm gonna take this thing out, race it against a couple of Crazy's cars, and we're gonna see what kind of power this thing can put down. But the only thing not basically done to this car is I'm not running it on E85. That's the only thing. It's got pro-charged cams, heads, upper pulley, lower pulley, suspension, big old fat tires on it. It's got all the skirts, all of the aerodynamics that you could possibly have on this car, other than E85.
Customs to put some drag radials on this.
Alright, I'm gonna let Crazy put drag radials on his car real quick, and then we're gonna head over to the drag strip and let these cars bust it out. And you guys, if you remember from being around, this is the 8-speed auto Corvette. This one's not the 7-speed manual. I also have the 2-step on this car, so that's going to give me somewhat of an advantage. Okay, reading the comments and driving is not easy. I'm trying to read what Cedric's saying. Y'all ever played basketball in boots? Shit ain't fun. Plus it doesn't have a radio for weight reduction. This man's killing me. I'm hyped to test out the 2-step. Yo! This man just spawned. I will meet you at the airport. Actually, meet me at the pay and spray that's down by the airport, because I gotta get this thing cleaned up. I'm not even gonna try and slam this thing. Cedric asked me why I don't make this a 3-step. Because you can't really make a car a 3-step, Cedric. That's not how it works. And I was hyped. I was gonna have a little GTA 5 Game Life 616 call out, but the time just got away from me, and I couldn't do that because I was working so much. But my hours have been slowing down a little bit. Damn it, Cedric! Every time Cedric posts a comment, I crash.
Since my, I might keep my 01 since my Z06 is gone.
Do you have your, in-video chat, mic thing turned on, Crazy? So they can hear you?
Yes, I do.
Okay,
yeah,
I'm just making sure.
Yes, I do.
Cedric, can you hear him?
But I am.
I'm just waiting on Cedric to tell me if he can hear you real quick. Damn it!
Oh my god, bro.
You can get your shit fixed. I just came out too, but mine's is good.
No, I didn't. It's not scratched or anything.
I just slammed a gallon of chocolate milk, and yes, you can hear him. This man's wild. Alright, I'm gonna try not to fucking break this on the way over there. And this 8-speed auto is gonna be so fun, dude. I haven't taken this thing to the strip in a few days, so I don't even really have to fuck with it like that. Hopefully it doesn't rain during this video. That would be really bad.
Yep. Opposite side of the road. If the gate doesn't open, then I can open it. Yeah, it actually did open this time.
Dude, the mission's back. Okay, so I want to point out to anybody who's watching this right now, there's been this freaking thing that's been popping up repeatedly. Me and Crazy tried to figure it out before we started the video, but so you guys know how in story mode you do these missions as Michael for this Martin Madrazo guy? Okay, so and we're being shot at. Okay, do you just want to find a different session?
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna see if I can get this guy to chill out real quick. You know what, fuck it, let me do it this way. Can't kill me, you fucking faggot.
He's coming back to kill me. Boom. Can't.
I told this man to
That
chill
guy's
out. I went
stupid.
into passive mode. All my windows disappeared as soon as I went into passive mode. That's weird. Let me see where he went.
Point to go kill other people. He's gonna go kill that man in the boat.
Cedric asked if you were 5. No, Cedric, I think he's 13 or 14.
Mm-hmm.
You've heard Nathan, Cedric. You know this man's got to be older than Nathan. Alright, so we'll start the races in a minute. For anybody who has to be watching at this time, I'm just waiting for this guy to, like, disappear. And plus, we can't do drag races without grenades. I hope he gets too close to my yacht, so my yacht blows his ass up. Yeah, we can't really do drag races without grenades. What level is this faggot? 103. 103? Dude, I could crush his ass. What am I doing?
0 103.
Yes. Why are you playing? He probably freaking stole that thing from the military base. This broke ass.
I'm at level 68 and I can probably still destroy him.
Alright,
I'm just gonna come out of passive, see if he comes and kills us.
Yeah,
kills
same.
him. Oh look, it popped up again.
The mission over there?
Yep.
Sure did, yeah. Oh, so anyway, there's the mission that's been popping up, like, repeatedly, and we can't figure out what it is. We tried to go over there to his house and see what it is, but it disappeared. Cedric
That jet's
says,
way over there, so I'm just gonna come out of passive.
Cedric says he's on level 69. That's fantastic. Oh, I told him to chill out. He said K. Watch, he's gonna fucking come back over here. I'm gonna be pretty pissed, to be honest. Alright, so you guys know how the drag races work. We toss a grenade, we drive down to the quarter mile, which is right about here. This car has been running about anywhere between 8.9 to 9.5 recently, but I think I should probably go. I'm gonna go put my windows back in crazy. It's making me cringe about the fact that I don't have my windows right now. I hate to do that, but it's an aerodynamics thing, so I'm gonna go get my windows back.
I'll stay here.
You can run your car down the strip a couple times if you want to get it warmed up, but that's on you.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, Cedric, that sounds disgusting, dude. I'd probably throw up if I did that, to be honest.
Let's see how quick I can get this thing up to. Close to 120.
So, folks, we have a lot to do with this in this video. We have to, we have to race 2 cars, sell 2, or we have to move 2 cars, sell 2 cars, and then,
it's coming at you.
Something else. I just can't remember. We just gotta wait for the Z06 to get here real quick.
When we're done with the racing, I still need to show you my cars that I got.
That's fine.
Unless we get a chance to where I can show you in the video, so your viewers can see too.
All right, folks. So here's the plan today. I'm gonna race the 1,000 horsepower Z06 against Crazy ZR1, and then his GTR, his 2013 GTR. That's got about, what'd you say, like 800, 900, something like that, crazy.
Somewhere around there.
And then we're gonna race those, and then I'm gonna swap. I'm gonna put my ZR1 up against his ZR1, which is really the big hype race that I've been wanting to get out there for you guys. My ZR1 versus his, and then my ZR1 versus something else that he's got, and then I'm gonna sell the Z06. I'm gonna unwrap the Z06 and sell it, and then I'm just gonna straight up sell the ZR1 because Street Speed 717 has sold both of his Corvettes. So believe it or not, he's Corvette-less right now. Cedric, do you know what it is? He says something's echoing really bad. Is it my fan? Make sure. Is there music playing in your car, Crazy?
I didn't even know it was playing.
Alright, so.
I think I clicked right on the D-pad on accident.
Juicing.
Alright, let me set
Controls
my
are different on this
two-step real
controller.
quick. Alright, you got it? I'm ready when you are.
Hold up. Let me roll down my window so I don't like break it. Get my grenade.
Uh-oh. 1,000 horsepower Z06 is coming back. Fucking sick. Love this thing. Can do one
You gotta
more.
be the same time.
I'm not checking times today. I'm just worried about how it does.
But like if you were checking times, we gotta be like the same.
It probably was. I don't know if it saved it or not. I can look. No, it didn't save it.
That was like kind of cool. I took off on you and then you came back.
It's probably the two-step. Just remember, this is an auto. You'll probably win when I rip out the manual.
Probably, I don't know.
Let me reset my
Tell me when you're ready.
two-step. Alright, I got it set. Let's go. Shit.
You messed up.
Fucking two-step. Alright, you got that one.
Gotcha.
You got it, you got it. Alright, I'm gonna grab my 01. We can do 2 races. And these are gonna be the big races right here, the hype
And then
races.
your ZR1 versus my GTR.
Yeah. And then
Seems
I'll do
like
the
a good deal.
Z06 and then I'll do the Z06 versus the GTR. I wanted to do the hype races in the middle. I'm calling the baby real quick.
I'm on the clock. What you want? Some wheels?
Alright, I gotta wait
I'll get
22
back going.
seconds. That's not bad. Figured I'd have to wait like a year. Alright, yeah, that dude, I think dude's gonna chill out on us. I don't even see him anymore on the map.
Yeah, he doesn't even have his jet. He's in a car with his buddy.
Cedric commented she thinks my tractor's sexy. This vape's gonna need refilled. My phone is currently being blown up by somebody.
Dude, my car's so used to running half miles. Yesterday, my
Quarter mile.
friend told me to freaking run the whole strip. I was like,
You calling for some
God.
wheels? I'm Johnny on the spot. I'll hook you up. I'll bring
I
it to
legit
you.
missed third and fourth every single time I did with him.
01 should be here any second now. Burning out is so different. Like, you know what I'm saying? With your tires, it's so different from with this mod switching back and forth. With the Z06 and the two-step combined, the car that I just had, I have to let it rev all the way up before I take off. But with this, I have to wait until it pops, dump the clutch, and then fucking burn it. Which is whack. The Pro Charger and this thing. It's gonna be close between these two crazy. I think this is gonna be the closest race out of all of them. That's why. I mean, the last one was close AF. I didn't think it was gonna be that one. I honestly think I was gonna smoke you in the Z06, but then again, it's the same engine. You have a Pro Charger or a Supercharger. Mine was Pro Charged, and that's probably why I caught you at the end. Is because Pro Chargers are very similar to Superchargers. They're both, if you really think about it, it's just two different types of superchargers. The one that you have is a centrifugal, so it's ran by the belt. The one that I have is shaped like a turbo, so it has lag, and I think that's why I won in the second race, but barely. But in this case, we both have superchargers, so this one's going to be weird.
You won in the second race.
First race, you know what I mean? I don't have to set a two-step. Okay, so this race is gonna be weird. Crazy's got drags. I've got standard. So this one's gonna be fun. Plus I'm running manual. That race did not go at all what I thought it would.
One more and then I have to pull in the GTR.
Fucking manual. I told you he was gonna win that one. If I had a two-step, this would be so much better. Crazy. I guess that's dead. I was hoping the front splitter. I can't wait for the ZTK ZR1 to get here.
Grenade out. My car's going to the left. I don't know why.
It's the same exact engine with an X-pipe.
I'm gonna wait
That's so
till you
weird.
pass so I can go get my other car.
Alright. I think it's the drag radials, to be completely honest. You got better stick than I do.
Yeah. You know what I wish?
What?
That you can legit... Oh, we need to try something.
What is it?
We need to put gas on the ground. Let's see if our tires can set a fire.
It works.
I've never tried it before. I love this car. I think you might win.
What, against the GTR?
Mhm.
The GTR, I don't know. It's a V6.
It slides way too much.
I don't know too much about the GTR. All I know is it's a V6.
I mean, it does look sexy too.
tires are balding. I know I should have put fucking drags on this thing, but it is what it is. I'm selling it. I'm not even gonna worry about it. Are those standards? Yeah.
It's 4-wheel drive too.
Those are automatics. Yeah, you'll probably land. Ready when you are.
Get my grenades. Crap. Alright.
Bald ass tires. ZR1s do not do good under heat. On GTA anyway.
I shouldn't even like be freaking. Lost control.
Tom, shut up.
Grenade
Stupid
out.
ass jet.
Now what am I racing you?
Oh, I'm gonna grab the Z06.
I'll race this. And then we have to go and do what?
And after that, I'm gonna get rid of
Pull the
these
wrap
two
off,
cars.
get rid of it, and then
sell the ZR1.
What you need, boss? Some wheels? I can bring them around. I'll bring it by.
Rob this guy.
Man, great to hear from you.
Oopsie.
whoops.
I've had this car for so freaking long.
I lost my hood.
You sure did. Set my two-step. Ready when you are.
Grenade out.
Turbo lag is so gay. That one was pretty good. That's so weird that the centrifugal supercharger, the power is immediate and it's the same all the way down the strip. But with a Pro Charger you get lag, even though it's not considered a turbo, but it keeps up with your car better.
Do you
It's
see
like
my
it's
engine
like it's
though?
opposite.
Do you not see the turbo in there?
Oh, I don't see it. I think it's the two-step. If I didn't run my two-step, you'd probably beat the shit out of this car. Let me set this. Oop, too high. Ready when you are.
There we go.
Shit. Anyway. Alright, I want to do one more with the Z06 before I sell it. Yo, Timo, tell your brother to tighten up with all them comments, shit. I have to pot you and him. Wow, I overshot that. Let me set
Wow.
this. Set it a little higher. Go. Damn, that was probably the closest one yet. Alright, is that all of them? ZR1 versus that, right.
Oh yeah. Well, no, we already did that.
We did, didn't we? Okay, now it's the McLaren. What am I gonna put? I wanna do McLaren versus ZR1, and then what's next?
I think that's it.
Don't we have to put the McLaren up against something else? We have to put my McLaren against your ZR1.
Yeah,
That's
and
right.
then that's it, correct?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Alright, now...
McLaren, as Tom likes to pronounce it.
You need
Shout out to
something?
Tom.
One of your rides? Let me
Chicken.
know. I'll get
Yeah.
there as soon as I can.
McLaren. I tell my friend Thomas says it, McLaren. Like M-I-C, Laren.
My McLaren.
Yes. The McLaren looks so freaking dumb with drag radials on it, dude. I can't stand it. I don't know if Mike's taken his off of his yet, but I hope he does.
Are you trying to kill me?
Only thing done with... Oh, by the way, speaking of McLaren's, the only thing Street Speed 717 has done with his is the tinted windows, and he fully completely straight piped it.
Really?
Yep, completely straight piped and tinted windows and drag radials, and that's about it. Oh, and the tune. He has a tune for it.
I think we should only... how much time is we gonna do this? Because I only have 2 more grenades.
I have plenty. I think I have... Let me see. I have 2, but I can buy more.
Yeah, I can buy some more too, so... I do have some money.
Alright, so McLaren versus ZR1. This is going to be a good one, folks.
Why is this not working? knowing me doing that. That did not want to work out.
And this is no two-step, this is straight off the line with drag radials. In case nobody picked up on it, these are the same exact drag radial setup I have on the Z06. I'm ready when you are. And this is paddle shift, so I'm not going to have any clutch lag.
You're going to get me on this one. Finally. One more time. Dude, the freaking the license plate that I always get are like weird. Mine's 63 MEW Moo. Like, I don't even know how to pronounce that. And then like 575. Right out.
Alright, and it's McLaren versus GTR next.
Buy some more grenades. Boom. 25. We do so much races, I waste all my grenades in like a day.
Mm-hmm.
With so much races we have. I waste all 25 in maybe like 2 hours. Not even at 2 hours, like 30 minutes. That's how much we do. I have to wait 55 seconds. I have a bad feeling about this. I'll be right back.
Alright. So he asked why Leroy isn't online. So Nathan ain't been on recently because I guess he got his game took. I don't know. I mean, I know the reason why. I just, out of reason for privacy, I'm not gonna say that on live. But I don't feel like I should be shared with the public. It's nothing bad, really. But I don't really feel like sharing Nathan's information like that. But Nathan just got his game took, and that's why he hasn't been on. And for those of you who've been watching my videos from back in the day, Bradley was around this weekend, and I wanted to do a video, but I was just so busy with the family reunions and whatnot, I didn't have the time to do it. But Bradley was back this weekend from military school, and it seems like he's doing pretty good. I didn't talk to him really too much because I didn't have the best signal in the world out there. But Nathan hasn't been online because he just got his game took, and Bradley was back this weekend. I just thought I'd share that with you guys who have been watching my videos from back in the day and haven't heard about Bradley in a minute. So right now, for anybody who happens to be joining at this time, we're waiting on Crazy's got a time limit, so he's waiting on his GTR to get called in. And once we do that race, we're gonna go and do the other shit that we've got to do for the garage.
I'm back.
All right. You calling your GTR yet?
Yep. Good thing I came back before I got kicked.
Andy, fam. What, where's that car at?
What car?
He asked me about the, a new car.
The new car.
Derek Reed? Derek Reed in my comments. What's up, dude? I haven't heard from you in a minute. How's Tennessee? Holy shit. It's on San Andreas for like 100K. Is it some sort of new update that I haven't seen with the new car? This thing? Oh, I see. That's good. How's, are you still in band down there? How's that going? Is it better than Taze Valley? Feel like it is. But, Andy, this car here, if you can tell me something about it that I really should, that makes me, that gives me a good reason to buy it, then I'll do it. Alright, dude, I'm ready when you are. You best back up. Good way to smash your window.
Right?
Not bad. That thing took off faster than I thought it would. You're still in band. Section leader, nice. Let's see here. Our drum tech is a percussion guy. Fro from Music City. Nice. But Derek, you won't believe this. I stopped by one of the clinics the other day, dude. And I was like tripping out. Smith was actually like really happy to see me. And I'm sure you probably know who got section leader this year. It was Aaron, in case you didn't. But they say it's going alright. And Alex doesn't seem to like it too much, but that's Alex. Did you toss a grenade yet, dude? I'm tripping. I thought you did. Oh shit. Damn, this thing is quick. Alright, Crazy, we're gonna head up to the hills now. I'm gonna start swapping cars and shit.
I'm gonna go get my ZR1.
Okay. Yeah, I should probably call mine in too and get this thing off fucking drag radials. Is it still weird that Burdette just left? I don't know. A little bit. I mean, they seem like they could use some help, but apparently they have this new guy that Smith's been having around. And I asked her when I was there if she's gonna have Napier, if she was gonna talk to him, and she said yeah, she probably would eventually get in contact with him about doing some shit. But it doesn't seem like it's going. I don't want to say that it. Okay. I don't want to say it seems like things are falling apart over there because they still got it and whatnot, but you know how it was when Burnett was there. There was always schedules like 2 months, 2.5 months ahead of time, but it seems like this year things are kind of rapid without her.
I still have grenades in my hand.
It seems like things are kind of rapid without Burnett there right now. Yeah, Nape Dog was my fucking dude. He had been coming there since before I was even there. Since I was in like the 8th grade. Where's your ZR1 at? Crazy.
I had to wait 37 seconds.
Oh, that's right, that's right.
It's on the way now. It's right over here.
Alright, yeah, dude. Yeah, Derek, I didn't know you've been on here, bro. Fucking subscribe and hit up my notifications and shit, dude. I don't do videos as much as I used to because I work a lot now, but my schedule's been cut back, so if you see a video upload, then dude, get on that shit because my videos are retarded. But Derek, we're going to the penthouse, not the house. Oopsie. Fucking Chevys. This car is so fun to drive. I'm about to hit this tunnel right here so I can floor it. Okay, I should really get out and shoot that guy, but you know what, I'm gonna try not to be mad. And that's why I love having a modded controller.
I'm here.
Oh, you're at the thing? The thing? Oh, crazy. You know my Freedom Rocket vape? Dude, I took that down there and my family ate that shit up. They thought it was hilarious. It's because they're hillbillies. They thought that thing was awesome. Oh, shit. My bad.
Sorry. I'll just wait to invite me. I mean, you're gonna come right back out anyways, correct?
Yeah. I'm coming out with the Z06. We're gonna finally unwrap and sell the Z06.
I'm getting back in my car.
I'm sad to see this thing to go. I've had this for
Bro,
almost 2
you know
years.
what's awesome?
What?
I got here without any scratches on my car.
Nice. Yeah, I ran into a Nissan and a fucking retarded Chevy driver, so yeah. It's so sad to see the auto Pro Charge Z06 to go, dude. Fucking love this thing. But the ZTK-01 is gonna be here soon, so I'm hyped for that. I'm gonna be Corvette-less.
It's gonna be sad.
Like, how often do I not? What am I gonna drive everywhere without my ZR1? What the frick?
Oh, that's gonna suck.
Because that's literally crazy. Will tell you guys. That's what I drive everywhere. When I'm not even doing videos. I'm not even doing videos, and I drive the ZR1 freaking everywhere. So hop off. I'll definitely look into.
Took the drag rails off here, change the color.
Live streams and hit
back to the regular one.
Food talk.
Oh, dude, this.
Yeah, it was good to talk to you too, Derek. Dude, enjoy Tennessee and have fun with Ben and whatnot. And,
this thing's stock now. It's sad for this thing to go. Well, since this is gone, I'm gonna have to go show you my other cars that I got.
Oh, it's so sad, dude. This car it's so sad. Oh my gosh. It doesn't have the wrap. Crazy, look at this thing without the wrap on it.
But let me see. Oh, God.
No wrap Z06. Damn.
This is sad.
This is like the saddest moment of this channel, folks, to see this thing go. Oh shit. I guess I should probably do one last burnout before I send it. It's so weird doing auto.
Z06. My controller's vibrating. Can you like hear this?
Yeah. This is weird. This is weird doing this in automatic.
Like, my controller's vibrating.
Alright, let's see how much this thing sells for.
Mine sold for 108,000.
$199,000. Goodbye, Z06. You will be missed.
Goodbye. Dude, I spawned in the customization shop.
Nice.
Look,
Time to...
I'm in here. That dude?
I see you. Time to call in the 01. Sad day on Game Life 616, folks.
I'm on the clock. What you want? Some wheels? It's coming at you.
Your guy is walking like he's all buff.
That's called the gangsta lean, dude. That's how we walk. Alright, the Z06 is around the corner. But he's from the hood, so he can run. We don't run in straight lines. Hop in backyards and shit. It's getting foggy, I hope it doesn't rain. Alright, the burnout in this one's gonna be so much more fun because it's a manual.
My controller's gonna vibrate even more.
Alright folks, this is the last burnout with the ZR1 on the Game Life 616 channel. It's so hard to do, but it's more fun. I gotta ram the clutch every 3 seconds.
I can hear the freaking turbo on this thing.
That's not no turbo, dude. That's a supercharger.
It's whistling.
Alright folks, it is time for the ZR1 to make its way back to the happy part in the sky. This one sells for $190,800 or $485. $190,485. Goodbye, ZR1. It is a sad day on Game Life 616, dude.
I spawned right back into the freaking LA.
Alright, now this is where I need you, Crazy. We gotta go up to the hills again. Now we gotta bring the truck down here and do some shit with it.
Let me call my car. The new one that you don't know about.
Let me
I think you might like it.
text Cedric and tell him I'm gonna do some stuff with the truck real quick.
I have like a lot I have like 3 new cars that you don't know about. Stay there and I'll roll up in it. Just stay right there. I'll be right back and go grab it real quick.
I texted Cedric and told him I'm about to do work on the truck. Why do I feel like it's a Viper or some stupid shit? He said I might like this thing. I'm not even gonna look that way. I'm just gonna stare up the way. I can hear it. Don't tell me it's either a Lamborghini or a Koenigsegg. It's a Koenigsegg. I freaking knew it. Crazy got a Koenigsegg Agera R. Nice. I have one of these. This is the Koenigsegg Agera. This thing is so... This is one of the best performers on this game. Literally. This car has made me $10 million. This is one of the cars that's never gonna go. This is not even part of my Game Life 616 garage, but you guys have seen it back when I wasn't even focused on doing one garage. This thing is such a great performer, Crazy. You'll love this car.
I'm already loving it. I bought it about a week ago.
About a week ago. I
knew that you were gonna do that. When we do some stuff to the, when you do some stuff to the truck, I'm gonna take you to one of my garages and show you other cars that I bought.
I was gonna invite you in here so you could watch me redecorate the garage real quick. Actually, fuck it, I'll invite you in here anyway. This looks so weird without a Corvette even sitting in here. I'm gonna cry. I want you to see it.
It's gonna look so... Oh, just imagine what my freaking garage looks like.
No Corvettes, dude. How empty it is.
2 empty spaces.
And then when these 2 are gone, shit. Well, I'm gonna keep the I'm gonna keep the red one in here so you guys can see the GTA 5 progress IRL. But I'm gonna move Jason's car out of here. Alright, so this guy is gonna go here. This one is gonna go here. I think... No, I'll leave the truck out there by itself, because that's the way Mike's garage would look. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and fix up the truck real quick. Take it out. Go do some work with it. See if we can make it match Mike's. Because he pulled his rack. For anybody who's just coming in here, I sold both of my Corvettes already. And Street Speed 717's gotten rid of both of his. And he pulled the rack off of his Duramax. So we're going to go and pull the rack off of the Power Stroke real quick. I was going to do something with the suspension in the front of it, but I don't think I'm going to do that. I'm just going to pull the rack off of it. Please do not run into me with that, because your car will go under the truck and the truck will just go flying. Ryan, shout out to my friend Ryan. He's out of college now, and he does that shit all the time. He was in a few of my videos from back in the day, if you guys want to go check those out. Ryan would intentionally drive his car under the Power Stroke, so it would, like, my truck would go flying. It would do more damage to his car than it would to my truck, but it was somewhat annoying.
I think I'm gonna take my crew emblem off of this.
Alright, we're gonna put the stock rack back on here, folks.
I'm leaving my truck how it is.
Alright, the stock rack is back on. Looks really weird, but I have to live with it. What do you think, Crazy?
It looks kind of weird.
Commitment, dude. Mike's doing all this weird shit, so I gotta keep up with him.
I'm gonna go shoot in the garage in a minute.
Do what? Yeah, go ahead, I'll follow you.
Alright, let's do this.
Actually, no, I'm gonna go up to the house and grab my yellow car real quick.
I love this car so much.
Tree. I did not see that there. This is why you don't text and drive, kids. Get out of the way, fucking pedestrian.
One reason I bought this. I want to race in it already, and you have it, and I love it, and it looks sexy. That's 4 reasons.
No, get back in. There we go. So, to all the folks out there about the ZTK ZR1, it's going to be basically the same exact thing as the ZR1 I just had. I'm following you, go ahead. It's going to basically be the same as the ZR1 that I just sold, except it's going to have the performance package high wing on it.
One vehicle which you will not like.
The ZTK ZR1 is going to be basically the same. It's just going to be lower, have more carbon fiber on it than that one. See, the roof on the ZR1 I just sold was just black. The one that I'm getting is going to be carbon fiber. And it's going to, I think I said, it's going to be lower. It's going to have the high wing, carbon fiber front splitter, carbon fiber roof, carbon fiber hood. Performance engine-wise and whatnot is still the same, but other than that, it's basically the same thing. Still a supercharged.
So I need to show you my 2 other ones.
It's still a supercharged 6.2. Other than that, it's basically the same thing, just with a few performance differences.
Both of them are on the bottle, I think.
Alright, let's see here. Still got the 1500 Hemi, I see, with the 5.7 in it. Nice. We should do a 5.7 versus 5.7 crazy.
That would be awesome.
Because I have that blue car in my other garage with the big... It's not the Game Life 616 garage, but it's still a 5.7 power or supercharged. That's a 5.7. I mean, with whatever the fuck you've done to it, I don't really know too much about the 5.7 truck, so I'll have to ask Cedric about that.
This is the one that I thought you were gonna hate. This truck.
It's a Ford, so I mean, it's ugly, but I like the engine, so...
And this is the one. This is my favorite one out of this garage.
This is a sleeper. That's the class you would put this in, as a sleeper. Because look at the fucking... It's something that you don't think would be fast, but look at the engine. It's a big block, twin turbos.
It's an invisible hood too. Oh crap, I need to turn the music off. There we go.
On the game it doesn't really matter, but like through your headset, yeah, that's a no-no.
Oh, okay. Why did I go back in? That's stupid. All I did was put my car up and what made me go back in. Did not want to do that.
Yeah, I just got to take the yellow car and put it in one of the other garages.
Alright. Before we go back in, look at my
Oh, your
look how many
suspension.
speakers I have.
Hold on. That's a bit overkill.
This thing's not even fast.
Yeah, while I'm doing this video, I might as well show them the other garage, one of the other garages. The other one's got other stuff that you guys can't see in there. But, the new Mustang on here is supposed to be, that the talk has been about. I'm going to show it to them.
They haven't even seen mine yet.
I want to say a thing or two about the new Mustang on GTA real quick, once I get to that garage.
Yeah, and I think I'm gonna pull out my.
If you want to bring yours, then you can.
My car's just like up the road from this. My house is up the road from this. But this car's not going in that garage because that garage is my.
Show them the other garage. You guys have not seen this garage since this was the Game Life 616 headquarters, which was a good long time ago. But this garage is still hanging in there.
Let me go and pull mine out.
So what's up with this garage, folks? As you can see, not too much has changed here. I still got the drag baby, this thing here, the 5.8 liter V8 Mustang. This thing is still kicking ass and taking names. As far as I'm concerned, it's not really lost too much. I still have the 2013 Turbo Evo on here, my R-Spec Ryan vehicle. Still got the STI, just a different paint job on it, different rims. Still got the GTR, nothing's changed about it. The what's this thing? The Ferrari F12 is still here. Got my Koenigsegg. The Bugatti's still here, and finally the new Mustang. We're gonna talk about this thing real quick. So this Mustang is supposed to be hype. I put it next to the other one so I could talk about it. What do you got to say, Crazy, before I get too into it?
I said, invite me over.
Oh, I can't invite you in with this one because you can't get to the house and into the garage. You know what I'm saying? I have to let you drive you in here.
Oh. Wait,
But I'm coming outside. Come on.
Stupid.
Yeah, this is the only place that you can't walk from the house to the garage.
You
Well, there's a
changed
couple more,
exhaust?
actually. Yeah.
Mine's still stock.
The stock, okay. I'm just gonna wait until I can get in here and talk about it. So, the main differences between these two Mustangs. Now I'm gonna get into it. This is the 2013. It comes stock with the 3.7 liter V6, which is the way it is in real life. And you can take it all the way up. You can make it the 5 liter V8, or you can do the 5.8 liter V8, which is the one that I've got. I've got everything you can possibly do. E85, yes, I went with E85 on this car because it's fucking awesome. Most of the time, you see Mustangs running 93, but I decided to go with E85. I'm running MES through it. It's got the massive supercharger on it. Fucking cammed, literally all the things you can do to this. It's a 5.8 liter is the highest engine you can get. This is the it looks like a combo of the 2015 and the 2018, I guess you could say. The 2015 through 2017 generation is all the same look. And then the 2018. But the engine options are the same. You can get the 3.7 liter V6, the 5 liter V8. But with these, you get the 5.2 liter flat plane crank Shelby engine, which this one has the 5.8, this one's got the 5.2. In the new Mustang that everybody's been talking about, the 5.2 liter, the GT500 that's supposed to come out is supposed to have a 5.2 liter cross plane. And the fact that they ran the flat plane in the GT350s and GT350Rs is the primary reason you can rev it up to 8,200 RPMs. Which that's what everybody calls it, the rev happy Mustang, which is just what it is. It's because they ran a flat plane in it. And the rumor has it that the GT500 is going to be a cross plane crank in it. Back to the class lamp. Hello. Welcome to my channel. Anyway, this Mustang I've done only so much because I'm waiting for it. As you can see, I've got these GT350R style rims on it, the GT350R front suspension kit, and the GT350R wing and skirts on it. And the reason I don't like this Mustang is because primarily the taillights look like the taillights off of a Charger or some shit, and the exhaust options are trash. The only exhaust that looks good on here is the stock. The transmission on it options are pretty shitty. I mean, Rockstar totally screwed over Ford with this deal, because this Mustang, they've done so much to it that the options are just terrible. I think that they should pull this car and make it look better and give you better options with it, to be completely honest. I cannot stand this car. But that's why I didn't show you guys it until now. I'm not putting it in the Game Life 616 garage, and I don't plan on doing it. It's just, I don't like it. That's all I have to say. I don't really like it that much. The look and all that fun shit is there. From this angle, you can see it looks like a Mustang, but when you go to look at it from the back side, it's not really a Mustang unless you look at the spoiler. That's the only time you can see that it looks like a Mustang, is by looking at the spoiler in the front. But the engine and whatnot, all the fun shit is not really fun shit. But anyway, we're gonna go and grab the something. I'm gonna do a 5.7 versus 5.7 race real quick to, I suppose, close out the video. Crazy, you want to call in your truck?
Which one?
Your 5.7, the Dodge.
Okay.
And I'm gonna call in the 5.7 that I have. I'm gonna take him to the strip and race him.
You calling for some wheels? I'm Jeff.
Don't be smoking cigarettes.
I'll get there as soon as I can. I'll get back to it then.
Look, come here. Let's go smoking cigarettes outside your house.
I'm Tyrone, and smoking's bad for you. I'm here to fuck your wife, long dick style. You're probably too young to remember all that shit.
Wait, what do you mean? Wait.
Do you know who Tyrone is?
I'm confused.
I'm Tyrone, and smoking's bad. But I'm here to
What do
fuck
I
your
pull out?
wife, long dick style. You don't know that guy?
No, I said, what do I pull out?
Oh, your truck. It's got the 5.7 liter Hemi in it.
Oh, a Bison?
Yes. This here is my 5.7. This is the Firebird, Pontiac Firebird in real life, and they put the 5.7 in it. And then after a couple more years, that Chevy sold the 5.7 liter V8 to Dodge, and that's why Dodge is still using it to this day. That was about 20 years ago almost.
Oh, the hospital is gonna come and see.
Alright, so the main two differences is that one is a Dodge engine, this is a Chevy engine. This one's supercharged, that one's not. This race, he's got a shit ton more weight on his truck than I've got on this car. Then again, I'm running drag radials, he's running off-roaders, so aerodynamics wise, I'd say I've got him. This is a muffler only exhaust dual. This is a manual, that's an automatic, so this race is kinda up there. And I don't like, I'm not even fully throttling it because of the supercharger. I don't want it to fucking kill out. I can't stand Chevys. Or GM, whatever.
Why did it do that?
Let me see if this thing needs to be fixed from that little bit of damage it did. Should be fine, I suppose.
I know mine is fixed.
This is going to be a pretty good race, because you're on off-roaders, I'm on drags. So, traction-wise, it's going to be fairly even. Aerodynamically, I'm gonna fucking destroy that truck.
But yeah, I have way more weight.
But you got to think this is a manual, so you'll have me at the jump.
Probably not.
Because your truck's an automatic. Then again, the supercharger. The supercharger's my biggest grant on here. Your biggest grant is your drag radials, I'd say. Or your off-roaders. I mean, you can put drags on that truck if you want. Just know that it's going to look fucking stupid.
Right?
I'm going to give it a quick run and see how it does.
That would be way better, but I'm not gonna do it.
I mean, my tires are practically bald just from that drive over here.
I can legit drift in this thing.
Do I have a two-step on here? Yeah, I do. Sick. I have a two-step.
God. It went from 30 people to 5 people in a session. Well, actually, technically 3. You're the highest level in here. And I'm the 3rd highest level. God.
This thing didn't do too bad. I didn't even check the time, but it didn't do too bad. It's just the takeoff was rough.
Stairs. Oh, I'm missing a headlight. You're gonna have me.
I don't know. My
We're
shit's
only
pretty
doing-
torn up. It's just the tires are bad, like really bad right now.
Can we only do one race on this?
Yeah, you gotta go. Alright folks, so same engine, different company, supercharger, no supercharger, off-roaders, drag radials. Aerodynamically, I'll have him, but weight, he's going to lose on that part. Other than that, I'm not going to use two-step just to make it even. Go ahead and launch that. Then again, I've got a manual, he's got an automatic. So, we'll see how this goes.
Yeah, you had me.
That went exactly like I thought it would, to be honest. Are you doing another one?
Sure.
I think I'm going to try two-step on this one and see if it helps me at all. I'm good. I got my two-step set.
Grenade out.
That helped a lot.
What?
You lagged out.
Yep. I'm joining back.
Alright folks, so what we just did was we did a 5.7 versus 5.7 race. I raced the 5.7 supercharged Pontiac Firebird versus this 5.7 liter V8 Hemi Dodge, and I won both races. The first time I went without two-step, but he had me on the takeoff like I said it would probably happen. But that's because he's got off-roaders and I'm running drag radial tires. But the supercharger helped me pull back up and pass him. And on the second race, even though he lagged out, I still caught him. The race was a little bit better on my part because I used my two-step on the second run. Anyway, enough with these cars. This is about the Game Life 616 garage, so I'm going to return this.
Now what?
You can meet me at the Game Life 616 garage while I figure out what the hell I'm going to do.
After that.
I don't know. That's what I'm going to figure out while I'm on my way up there.
I kind of want to mess around. Don't ask me what that was. So how was your day, bro?
I was whack. I woke up with a fucking migraine. Eventually it went away. I slept until about 3:30. So I'm probably going to be stuck up all night. Bastard.
Yeah, I basically played Fortnite all day until you sent me that card invite.
Kids these days
I
and
wonder
their
if any,
Fortnite.
I wonder if any of your viewers like Fortnite.
Yeah, and anybody who likes Fortnite, go ahead and drop your shit in the comments if you play for PS4. So I don't play that shit. Can't stand Fortnite. I'll try and do a video explaining why I don't like Fortnite sometime soon.
Fortnite's the bomb.
Anyway, this is the garage currently, folks.
How about you just get like 2 comments, just Fortnite.
Anyway, folks, this is the garage right now. We have no Corvettes, and it's kind of sad without them in here. But, I think I'm going to go ahead and pull the drag radials off the McLaren. I don't know if Street Speed 717 did it yet, but I'm going to because they just look bad. Because I did the drag racing event with Crazy Account, and I think I'm going to go ahead and pull these off of here real quick and bring it back. Put the original tires back on there. I'll be right back, Crazy.
Well, I'm in your apartment. How much people are watching?
It was 0, but at the max a while ago it was 5. I can only see how many people are in it right now, and now it's 1.
Because I watched it earlier.
Anyway, what we are currently doing is pulling the drag radials off of the McLaren, putting the originals back on here. see if we can find where the ones we had on there originally. There they are. Shit. Put the wrong ones. I just wasted like so much money, but anyway. Original tires and wheels are back on the McLaren. Goodbye to the drag radials. Let's go ahead and take these back up to the hills. Now it's time to get on the computer and see what cars after the ZTK could be coming to the Game Life 616 channel. That's what I'm going to do, crazy. I'm going to explain what cars could be coming to the channel. I'm coming up there, so if you don't have to come down to the garage. Alright folks, so some vehicles that could be coming to the Game Life 616 channel and other vehicles that I have talked about getting before. Give me a moment here, I'm switching spots in my room. Okay, so vehicles that I have talked about before. We'll start with the Raptor. The Ford Raptor.
Basketball.
So Street Speed 717 talked about getting the Raptor a while ago. For a while he was saying he was going to get one if they came out with a diesel / V8 version, and Ford announced the other day that they're not. They're going to be only doing a V6 version of the Raptors. So and he said he's not going to get it because it would just be weird for him to get a V6 truck and that it's not natural for someone to have a truck that's a V6. Cough, cough, Ford, Chevy, Dodge. Anyway, so we're not going to get the Raptor if Mike's not going to get one, but you never know. Street Speed 717 does happen to get a Raptor. Of course, I'll be the first person to get it afterwards, but no. Since he's not going to get one, I'm not going to. I kind of wanted one, but the fact that he's not getting one, I mean, I can get one. I just wouldn't be able to, you know, do it on the channel. But that is out of the question. The Raptor is definitely not going to be a thing on this channel. Another thing I was considering getting was these two trucks on here. The Vapid Riata. I'm not going to get that because it's a single cab truck. It is a nice truck. I think Crazy had one. I think it's the Ford Bronco. But I don't.
Yeah, I used to have it.
I'm not planning on getting it. I don't really.
It's pretty nice.
Really like
it's pretty
it that
fast
much.
too.
Yeah, it is quick, but it's a single cab, and I'm not a fan of it. The other truck, the other Ford truck that was on here, I don't really want it either. That's another thing that I talked about getting. Something else on here. See if I can find the bastard. The V8 Charger. The Bravado Buffalo S. This thing is not bad looking. I kind of want to get one. But I think the price difference is between this and the other one. The $96,000 versus $36,000 is a bit much just for a V8, but it is what it is. Oh, and the V8, the new 2015 Mustang. Let's talk about why. Why would they make this car $725,000 if the other Mustang performs better? Because this one's a 5. You can get the 5.2 in this, But in the 2013 original Mustang that they've got on here, you can get the 5.8 and it will smack this thing. There's videos of other people on YouTube testing this Mustang versus the other one, and the old Mustang smacks the shit out of this one. It's so much better performer. Aerodynamics wise, it's not as good as this one, but the engine wise, on the drag strip, it performs better. On the track, this one will perform better, but I don't think it's nicer enough than the other Mustang to be $725,000. Why spend $725,000 on a car that's got a smaller engine and doesn't quite perform the same as the other Mustang that performs great for $35,000? That's the one that I like the most. It looks better than the newer one. The newer one might look more modern. This one is kind of boxy, but it looks like the older Mustangs, and that's why I like this one so much better. And then there's let me talk about the older Mustang, the Vapid Ellie. This thing is based off of the older GT350 Mustang, fastback from back in the day. It's nicer, but they dropped the price on it. The performance is okay. It does not sound like a Mustang, let me say that. Crazy and I both experimented with these Mustangs. The exhaust options are also trash for this. You can get centered exhaust kind of like these headlights are. They're just in the back, and it doesn't sound like a Mustang. It doesn't really, it looks exactly like a Mustang, but I just don't like the way that it sounds, the way the engine looks under the hood, and the exhaust. The biggest impression about this is the exhaust options, to be honest. It's just terrible. It looks like a Honda Civic Type R with the triple exhaust in the center. It's just depressing and fucking stupid, to be honest. Anyway, let's move on to supercars. I'm getting depressed being on that channel or on that page. So, cars that I have been considering getting lately, not necessarily for the Game Life 616 channel, but for myself, primarily are there's quite a few of them, to be honest. The Cheval Taipan. This thing here is based off of the Hennessy Venom F5. It looks exactly like it. Looks like a mutant and mid-engine Corvette, and it looks awesome. It performs pretty great. I really think I should end up. I'm going to end up getting one of these. But if Street Speed 717 does happen to get the C8 mid-engine Corvette when it finally gets fucking revealed, this is the car I'll be getting, because I don't know if Rockstar is going to put a mid-engine Corvette on this game, but if they don't, this is probably going to be the closest thing they have to it, because the engine in this car is a 7.2 liter V8, and that's just a massive engine. Yeah, and Crazy had one and it performed pretty good. It didn't beat the Koenigsegg, of course, but this thing here is pretty sweet. It literally looks like a mutant Corvette from the front anyway. The back of it does look nice. Aerodynamics wise, I bet it performs great. I'm sure you can put a bunch of front splitters on here to make it look great on here. I like the spoiler that it is stock. I don't know if they're Crazy. Do you know if there's any other spoiler options in this?
There actually is, I think. I think there's like 3 or 4. I don't even know. I forgot. It was a couple of months ago.
But this spoiler here, it looks great stock. I don't know about the exhaust, but I'm gonna guess from this view that that's it right there, and it centered. It doesn't look all that bad, but
no, that's legit, dude. That's like the best one out of maybe like 2 or 3 of them. Exhaust wise, I don't think there's actually that much that you can actually do.
But the way it looks is just great. I like the way that it performs and whatnot. After that, one I have been talking about getting in Crazy, will tell you guys, is the Overflawed Entity XXR. This is supposed to be the Koenigsegg 1-to-1.
Have it.
The Koenigsegg 1-to-1 was the fastest car in the world, right after John Hennessy from Hennessy Performance down in Texas beat the Bugatti Veyron SS for the world record fastest car. The Bugatti Veyron had the record for a couple of years for the fastest car in the world at 268 miles per hour. And then in 2014, John Hennessy came out with the Hennessy Venom GT, which was based off of a Lotus Exige, basically put on steroids. Had a, I believe, 6-liter now. It was a 7-liter. A 7-liter V8 twin turbocharged with a bunch of crazy shit put under the hood. And it went 270.49 miles per hour. And it became the world's fastest car. And then, not too long ago, well, actually after that, the Koenigsegg 1-to-1 came out. And the reason that they call it the 1-to-1, fun fact, is because its weight to power ratio is 1-to-1, literally. The weight is 1341 and the horsepower is 1341. So the weight to power ratio is insane on this car. It's so light, literally everything is carbon fiber on this car. I mean, you guys thought the ZR1 has a shit ton of carbon fiber on it. The Koenigsegg 1-to-1, go check it out on YouTube. Koenigsegg.
All the cars that I used to have, but I sold, which were legendary.
Hold on. And Koenigsegg has the highest, most accessible carbon fiber manufacturer in the world. Therefore, that's why their cars are so light. But that's what this is based off of, the Koenigsegg 1-to-1. And I have been considering getting it lately, but I'll have to up my money a little bit more if I feel like getting one of these. And I don't want anybody in the comments talking shit about how much money I have right now. But I do want to bring one of these in. I don't know. I wouldn't bring this in the Game Life 616 garage. And another reason I'm like considering getting one of these is because I used to do a shit ton of supercar races, and that's how I got the majority of this money. My other Koenigsegg, the Agera R, the white one that I have, that has gotten me $10 million out of the $20 million that I have right now. That's when the supercar races were the hype of GTA, and they were always double XP. They were always dropping new races, and they were always hyped to do. Me and Bradley and Timo and Nathan and fucking Bradley and Nathan's other big brother Clinton and a couple other guys from back in the day would always go out and do supercar races and just go all out on those. But now that they aren't really dropping any new supercar races, there's no need to get them, which is kind of triggering me, because Rockstar was always doing new supercar races but not bringing out any new races. Rockstar was bringing out all these new supercars but not doing new supercar races, which doesn't really make any sense. But they do need to drop some new races, and if they do, you can best believe I'll be getting probably one of these. Or the other new Koenigsegg that just came out, the Overflawed Tyrant, which is I can't really figure out what the hell this car is supposed to be. It's a variation of different Koenigsegg cars put together, but the back of it from this view, it looks like a wide car, and the exhaust is centered. I mean, I don't know if it's electric or not, but it looks like it could be. Let me see. The Tyrant is testament to human ingenuity, blah 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 blah. Installing gear stick and steering wheel in front of a Hurricane. We're team lawyers, blah 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 blah.
I just bought a car. I'm gonna make it look like a racer.
What car did you buy?
You'll see.
But the car that I'm leaning towards the most getting people is probably the Cheval Typon. This thing just looks sick, dude. I really want one of these, but I could use one. And you can best believe if Street Speed 717 gets the C8 Corvette once they drop it, then I'm going to be getting one of those. This man sounds like he's crying. What's wrong with you?
I'm making this look like a freaking racer.
Oh, dude, the mission's back. What the hell?
What mission? Oh, yeah, huh?
What are you doing?
Oh my god.
Are you at the thing?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll be down there in a minute. what Crazy's doing, but I guess I'm gonna go down there. Bro, you sound like you're like making love to somebody. You're gonna have to tighten up all them sounds.
Oh my goodness. Really?
Everyone talks about traffic and it bores me half to death.
I wonder what happens when I do this.
Oh
I ain't
my
got a car,
god.
so you can talk traffic with some vehicle on the
That's
motherfucker in your
interesting.
phone book.
Happy Racer Day. This is legit cardboard.
That's why the dude wants me to get this thing. How much did this fucking cost you?
I spent like 100,000 on this. Basically 200,000.
Did you do
It's so
anything with the
funny.
exhaust?
No. The cardboard covers it.
Let's go see what
It
options
goes
there
pretty
are.
quick
Can you put spinners on it?
though. Spinners?
That's probably only a Benny's thing.
Yeah, it is. Alright, we're gonna start with the bumpers. Front, stock, cardboard bumper, remove bumper, classic bumper, retro bumper.
What's up with this paint
Retro
job though,
bumper
dude?
with
This is just
splitter.
pissing me off looking at it.
I'm trying to look like a freaking racer. Race bumper with oil cooler, tuner bumper. That's it. Rear bumper, remove bumper, classic bumper, and retro bumper. Engine, exactly. Hood, this carbon hood,
Ugly.
sport hood,
Ugly.
carbon sport hood,
Ugly.
race hood,
Ugly.
carbon race hood,
Ugly.
tuner hood,
Ugly.
carbon tuner hood.
Ugly.
That's it. Livery, classic stripes, front crimson star, hard base. Wait, what? What's the difference of that? Prolapse,
Wow.
stomach tires, QR tires that are Tinkle Mobile. Chernkov vodka, rusty, prolapse, and rusted.
Just
I'm just trying to
spoilers.
do that. Mirrors,
Wow.
roof,
Wow. What?
I could sell this thing for 163 grand. And then these
Please go to spoilers.
spoilers. Tailgate spoiler, mid tailgate spoiler, sticker bomb tailgate spoiler, tall tailgate spoiler, tuner spoiler, race spoiler. Oh
What?
my god.
Cringe.
Primary rally spoiler, secondary rally spoiler. I think I might make this into a rally car.
It's not a bad idea. Put this up against
Doing
the
it.
STI, see how it does.
Library. Prolapse.
Sure. What kind of lights can you do with it?
Lights, headlights, regular headlights.
No, I mean like, can you do any rally headlights on it? Like the 4?
Oh.
That's probably a
yeah,
Benny's
actually
thing.
can. Look.
Grills. It'd be in grills. You heard me?
Yeah, I'm looking for it right now.
It would be under grills, Jet.
Or maybe lights. It should be under lights.
It would be under grills, I'm telling you right now. That's what the one for the STI is. It's probably a Benny's thing, which tells me you can't do it.
I can because I saw it earlier. There it is.
What? Trash. Do what you want with this car, dude. I'm just telling you, the STI would smack this thing.
Making it into a rally car.
Well, we didn't see exhaust yet.
There is no exhaust.
Really? Trash.
Mm-hmm. Skirts.
This is making me sick.
Roof.
If you want this to be a rally car, you'll want to do the one that's got the studs on, well, the things on the that goes across the back. You know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
That spoiler, if you want to make this a rally car, the spoiler you had, that would be fine. See, these are drag spoilers that you're doing right now. That one should be
Where's
fine.
the- Oh, it was on roof. Where's roof? There it is.
That, go back. No. No, that.
This?
Yes. I mean, it's
I need to go
ugly.
to wheels now.
Tires, I mean,
Wheel type.
off-roaders, but it's up to you. You'll have the advantage on the STI if you do off-roaders. Well, you won't have any advantage really, but it's up to you. You
They
just
don't
pass
have
the ones that I have.
high-end stock.
What'd you say?
Those are carbon fiber.
Oh, dude, we're taking this to the track. The STI is gonna fucking poop all over this.
Wheel color.
I'm gonna shit myself. Yeah, we're gonna put this up against the STI, and then I'm gonna do a little closeout video. You know where the track's at, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'll meet you there.
Not that much damage.
Do what?
Honestly, the front looks like a freaking what's it called? No. This make me cringe. I'm gonna have to sell this when we're done. I didn't know it would look like this. Jeez.
There's another Martin Madrazo mission up here, dude. It's literally right in front of me. Oh, it's the dispatch mission. What the fuck's that all about? I have to check that out after this video.
Oh, you're still doing the video?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, if we do this STI versus whatever the fuck that thing's supposed to be.
I don't know what this is. How did you get there way before me?
Because I took the straightaway instead of taking the hills.
You need something, huh? One of your rides? Let me know. I'll bring it by.
If you want to get that, if you need to get that fixed, then you can, but my STI should
Come
be
look
here
at
in a
the
second.
come look at the engine, bro. Like seriously.
Supercharger.
It's so small. That's like a freaking lawnmower.
Call it a small block. LS. Ah, it's an LS swap, bud. The Subaru
turn it on,
STI, the
sis.
ultimate rally car. 6-speed manual. This is, for anybody who happens to be watching me drive this car, this is the fastest drag car that I have. It runs 8.8 at its very fastest. Without drag radials, it's not even finished yet. This is not even a drag strip car.
I wonder how light this thing is. Oh good god. I freaking rolled it already. The windows are broken now. This is like one of those Italian cars.
Damn, I need to practice with my rally game. Stupid kids, get off my track. I'm ripping the e-brake every 5 seconds in this damn thing.
This is actually pretty decent.
You need to get it fixed.
Oh, it's just mud. Who's this?
I know that kid, I don't like him that much though.
Who's their like best friend on the list?
Shit.
Who's the person you mostly play with on the list?
As of now, it's you, but I used to play with Nathan those. I really don't
So it's
really play that
basically
much. Dude, this thing is killing your car. why I think you should get an Evo, because the STI and the Evo are the ultimate rally cars on this game.
I used to have an Evo.
Armored, unarmored,
Remember?
doesn't really matter.
Wasn't missing.
Yeah. If you want it to be fair, it'd be the unarmored.
I kind of want to bring my lowrider out here.
That's a terrible idea.
Should I?
Absolutely not.
I want to show you how fast this thing really is. I might be waiting out here for you.
That car's a sleeper, so it's more of a drag racing than just street show car. Oops,
This
you
is-
overshot it. Second gear. I'm starting to get better at my rally game. This shit, my first lap.
I saw that. Holy crap.
Up that jump.
Yeah, I saw it from way up here.
I didn't know I had an audience. That would have been like 10 times more fun.
Alright.
Look at this thing, man. This thing. Man of a fucking clown. I'm not even banging gears. Where are we going?
I don't know, I was heading towards the Paintsway, but we need to turn back around.
Where you about got clocked back there?
This thing at top speed of this thing is 120.
I've gotten this up to 155 before.
122.
Here for the magic touch?
Rally game AF, dude. Look at that. Oh shit. I wish my headset would stop falling out in the middle of videos. Street Speed 717 just uploaded a video. Uh-oh. Oh. His video says taking delivery of a 500 horsepower C5 Corvette. I feel like it's not his. And this is probably fucking clickbait.
Probably clickbait. Most definitely, because he always does clickbait most of the time.
Let me get this thing fixed, and then I'm gonna take it back to the thing. Those trophy trucks are fast. Fucking pedestrians. This thing sounds sick in first person, dude. I wish like my mod would like allow my dude to change gears in first person. This is probably one of the best sounding cars in first person, to be honest. That was fun.
I saw that.
Don't matter. I'm driving back to the garage anyway, let's go.
It's supposed to be a rally truck, but I made it into like an off-road type truck.
Only type of truck there is, bud. Shout out to Cedric. See if we can get this thing scooting. We've gotten 138 so far.
We should take this on the trail and see how good this thing does.
Oh, 135. Almost got 140. Come on now.
Wait, where are we going? Back to the hill?
Penthouse.
Hills? Penthouse, okay.
This thing's already dirty and the tires are already balding.
You should hear this thing whenever it just sits there. I'm having fun.
Alright, I returned that vehicle
just see on
home.
the
I'm
map.
gonna head inside
That's
and do
true.
me a little closeout. I'll wait for you to get here.
I'm having some fun while it lasts.
I got you. Make it easier on you.
We should go off-roading.
Maybe.
Like, one of these days.
Alright folks, so just a little recap before we head out. We drove the Z01, we took it down the strip, we took the Z06 down the strip, and then the McLaren. After we did that, we sent the Z06 goodbye. We took the wrap off and did a nice burnout, and then we sold it for about $199,000. It will be missed. And then we took the ZR1 down the strip a couple times, and then we sent that down we sent that to the sky after we did a nice burnout in it. Sold that one for $190,000, and we put the pulled the drag radials off the McLaren, put the regular tires back on. The reason we did all that because I'm trying to keep up with Street Speed 717. He sold his I can't talk. He sold his Z06 for new opportunities, and he sold his ZR1 because he's waiting for a ZTK. Can you not do that, please? I see you back there. And he sold his ZR1 because he's about to get his ZTK package ZR1 back in. And we also, I believe that's just about it. We drove the Subaru STI around a little bit, and we pulled the rack off the back of the truck. And it's finally, I just decided to give you guys a little GTA 5 update video because I know it has been quite some time. So we're gonna end off with that, guys. I mean, thanks for everybody who stopped in today, and if you are stopping it, Crazy, see you back there.
I'm doing
And
all my
actions.
actions.
Alright, so if you guys are stopping in for the first time, please subscribe. Take care. Have a great day.